At number 2, we have Ghostwatch. Now, here we have something very, very special, and if there's one film off of this list that I think you need to see, it's this one. Ghostwatch was a one off made for TV special. It followed a genuine paranormal investigation live as it happened. The programme revolved around a single mother with two children and their experiences in their house where they claimed to have been terrorised by ghosts. The catch was, no one was told that the whole thing was in fact staged. It was fake and it was also pre recorded. Many people fell for the gag because it was so well executed. They even used Michael Parkinson, one of the most trusted interviewers on British television at the time, to host the show, adding to the programme's authenticity. The problem with this show was that so many people took it seriously that many panicked at what they were seeing, believing it to be real, culminating in several unfortunate suicides that were linked to the programme and its level of authenticity. So the programme was pretty heavy stuff, and there was a lot of sort of political fallout from it. It was never repeated again due to the supposed damage it had caused, and I thought I would never have the chance to see it for a second time. Well, luckily I was wrong. Although it has never been shown on television again, it has in fact been released on DVD through the BBC. Now, first off, I'd like to say it was made in the early 90s and it has aged slightly. It has television production values, which in Britain sometimes aren't the highest. Also, when watching it, it may be difficult to understand how anyone could really believe that this was actually happening. At the time, myself and my family thought that it couldn't possibly be real, but there was always that question of what if. And it's that question of what if that drives most good horror. The legacy of this programme is in fact not amazing TV horror, but rather the shows like Most Haunted and other paranormal programmes that basically carbon copied the whole format of Ghostwatch, but passing it off as supposedly real television. For us in the UK, this was as close as we'd get to the small pockets of hysteria caused by Orson Welles' War of the Worlds transmission in America. It's an interesting footnote in television history, and the question is still out there as to whether they should have made it more clear that it was fiction. There was a small Screen 1 logo that came up at the start of the programme, which normally people know means that it's drama, but it was only up on the screen for a couple of seconds, and anyone that tuned in after that wouldn't have had a clue. In fact, I saw the logo and it still didn't click. Whether they should or shouldn't have made it clear that the show was staged, the whole programme is fantastic with great performances and some fantastic scares, really well worked out scares. This really stays with you. I will never forget the experience of watching this on television on Halloween as a kid. It terrified me and most of the country, to be honest, and now thankfully it can be shared with the rest of the world through DVD. Well, here we are at the end of the list.